I get him some rest, so I'll make the decision right now. He's not going to play tomorrow. He needs some rest. He's been sick. All the travel, everything, it's just caught up to him. So hopefully, getting some rest, and hopefully he'll be ready to go for Denver.
And Jimmy, was that precautionary, or was that something that's happened again?
Yeah, I mean, he was questionable for a reason. He felt like he could go, then he tweaked it a little bit, so we took him out. So he's questionable for tomorrow as well. We'll see. It's we have to assess where he is as well, but we've got a great challenge ahead to go try to win a game shorthanded, and I'm excited for all the guys who are going to be playing tomorrow.
You were talking pregame about you do have to take another look at how you approached these guys. Obviously, it was early season. Maybe the Portland game was the one time, but was just Steph's energy level part of the initiative of that conversation? Like, wait a minute, like I can tell there's something going on.
Yeah, I could tell on the road trip that all three of those guys looked tired. I mentioned it's a very unusual schedule to start the year, and none of them had missed a game, and I think they just ran into a little bit of a wall. And obviously Steph came down with the illness. So we'll get through it and we'll be fine, but it's just a really tough part of the schedule, and we'll do the smart thing.
You got Pat Spencer in there in a little kind of a dead period, end of the second quarter. This could be seeing these players come in, not having major roles, and could you find a lift from something like that from not just Spencer but several guys?
I thought the bench was great. I mean, Moses was the player of the game tonight. His defense on Booker and his shooting, he was fantastic. He's just found his groove now, after missing most of training camp with the ankle. So it was a tough start to the season for him, mainly because, we just found a different starting lineup and a different rotation while he was out, and we were doing pretty well. But he's forcing his way back into the mix for sure. And then Quentin was great. But I thought the bench, Buddy, Pat, Trace in the first half really took control of the game.
Oh, the crowd goes crazy. They kept getting louder and louder. That's Oracle Arena energy.
Yeah.
You have to remember, that's a play that Blake Griffin has dunked on so many people on.
Lob City is a thing for that reason.
And before that day, they're telling we're running through the plays, and coach is like, yo, you cannot be late on this play. We said it so many times that when he ran the play, I was half a second late, and I was looking, if I don't go get the shot, I'm not playing the rest of the game. He's gonna be mad at me. So I just said, you know what? I'm just gonna jump and see what happens. I'm not gonna lie. When he cocked that ball back, I was like, oh Lord, I'm gonna be on ESPN for the rest of my life.
I certainly did too.
I gotta go get it.
About to make history for the wrong reason.
I said, oh no, not Fezzy. Well done. Talk about some defense there.
Hey, listen,
love that.
Hey, I live by what I say, man. I practice what I preach, man. Defense, baby.
Defense.
So you looked really calm, cool, and collected in that moment, but what was going on inside?
Oh, you gotta play it off. Of course, you gotta act like
I was like, of course.
Yeah.
So when you blocked it, were you more relieved? Were you like, oh my gosh, I actually blocked Blake Griffin's dunk attempt?
You got to understand, that play, there is a clip of him dunking on Kendrick Perkins.
We remember.
Pau Gasol. Yep. Like, he's had some incredible all-time dunks on that play. Great pass by Chris Paul. So I was like, listen, I got to go get this. I have no other choice. There's no plan B. I just got to go get this thing.
Where'd you meet him at? Because did you tell him after he said, hey, it was here, right in the city?
Yeah, he was here for, Blake is now a retired player. He's also on
Amazon Prime.
He's on Amazon Prime, but he was here, for one of his ventures, and we were talking about it. And it's really funny how when you're retired, those rivals that you had as players, we're all friends now, so we get to laugh about these memories. So it's incredible.
Did you pick up the tab for him not dunking on you, saying thank you, Blake? You saved my life.
But he
brought it up. He disrupted it.
Right?
He brought it up. He was like, man, so you were looking at me like the guy who blocked my shot there. I was like, yo, I guess this stays with you forever, huh?
It does, I guess so. And you got that highlight forever. You'll play it on the loop, Fezzy.
I do, man.
We share that bad boy on IG.
Reminds me, every time we have a top blocks in NBA history, they always bring that up. So
wow, that's awesome, Fezzy.
Do they bring up the Phil Hawk as well?
You saw that little throw high?
I wasn't going to go there. It was in style, Zena. Leave it alone.
It was.
Team stat comparison. Turnovers, they only had 5 at the half. They got a little sloppy in the second half with 11. They'll need to clean that up tomorrow night in Sacramento. But the 33 assists, and you see the 3-point percentage and field goal percentage. The Warriors were humming on the offensive end of the floor. But what?
Pat Spencer holding it down as well. Buddy Hield as well. I mean, let's go into TJD. We were talking about protecting the rim, protecting the paint. We saw TJD do so many things, from defense to offense, running the floor, being able to make the right slips and great rolls, playing above the rim. Big man. That's what I love to see. And Trace Jackson-Davis was made for this matchup, being a younger big that can play above the rim, that can read those slips so well, and is a really underrated passer. He was doing so well of just look at that. I mean, guys, I didn't even know that clip was coming up, okay? He was just doing so well in all these different facets, and he fortified that big rotation. Pat Spencer fortified the guard rotation, but Hield was fortifying the defensive rotations as well as some of the guard roles. So fortification, fortify, that's my word for today.
The fortification of the game today was sold by TJD. I don't know if I used any of that right, but okay.
I'm just busy. I'm thinking, like, when I was in college,
you could sell fortification,
and I didn't want to do an essay, I could have just paid Zena to write my essay for me.
We cannot
I would have got a day every
this,
time.
y'all.
Instead, I got C's, man.
No, I love that. I love that, Zena. And the fact that you're talking about the big man, the big man, that is his job. His job is to protect the paint. And TJD did exactly that. What I loved about the game is he came in with one thing in his mind. I got these minutes today, and I'm not letting go of these minutes at all. Like, he was finishing everything within traffic, around guys. I love the lob from Buddy Hield. I love the lob from Brandon Pajemski. This is what you have to do to reward the big man when he's doing his job on the other end. Got a couple block shots, some great assists. You saw the one behind the back to Buddy Hield in the corner. It is really important that the Warriors find ways to have the big guys impact the game. And the way they can do that is playing these guys and having ways like, I thought they did a great job. Buddy Hield, Brandon Pajemski, TJD pick and roll. He dives right to the basket, getting those lobs, getting open. Like, even if he doesn't get the lob, they got shooters on the wings. I thought the bench did a great job in this game, extending that lead, getting it to 20 points, really defensively, getting stops, running, rebounding. TJD was a big part of that. So he was the fortification of the bench unit. He was part of the fortification.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know.
He fortified the paint. He fortified the game as a part of the bench unit. And he fortified, and it was part of the group that fortified the poise that was present in the first half. You don't want, when you go up big, like the way they did, you don't want to lose that the second you go to the second unit. And so, I mean, we can just use fortified a million times, but it was...
Kids, I hope you learned something.
I'm still waiting for Bonte to use it in a sentence.
I used it. Hey, TJD helped fortify the game by strengthening the paint, by protecting the paint. He helped fortify the game, as well as Buddy Hield. He came in, hey, you know what? Hey, I'll learn quickly. Especially when you can cheat off the test. Buddy Hield. I'm telling you, Mr. Vanderbilt, I'm disappointed in you, Fezzi. Mr. Vanderbilt.
Oh, my
they call it the
gosh.
Stanford of the South, please. All right, the Pride of Hill's out here fortifying everything, right? She's helped stabilizing our show. Listen, Buddy Hield, you like that, Zena?
I
You
did.
see that? 12 points for Buddy Hield, 4-7 from the floor, and it's good to see a 3-point shot go through the hoop. He had been struggling as of late, including that 2-game road trip.
Again, it's all about getting that rhythm. I think this was one of the first plays we saw. Unbelievable overhead outlet pass by Draymond Green, by the way. Like, that would have broken my own back just trying. But Buddy Hield, seeing the ball go through the net, that's all it takes sometimes to just get you going, whether it's a layup, whether it's an outside shot, and every single time Buddy Hield ran the floor, his feet were set. I mean, immediate elevation, great swish. It was beautiful to see him back in rhythm again.
And when we talk about pace for the Warriors, I think Buddy is one of those guys that can push the pace. He plays at such an incredible speed. His ability to get his feet set and transition.